Tonight, Minnesota tonight, Minnesota tonight.
Yeah! I'm Lindsay Gardner.
And I'm Cody Nelson.
And this is the state of Minnesota.
A new report shows that the most popular baby names in Minnesota this year are Henry and Olivia. In related news, Minnesotans have mastered giving birth to middle-aged people.
With a passion for surprise trips to Canada and local casinos, the Coon Rapids Police Department are currently searching for a 57-year-old woman who was last seen leaving her home this past Thursday. A missing persons expert was quoted as saying, "Oh, we got it narrowed down to either missing or just a fun person. We kind of hit a wall after that."
A replica of the classic Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine van was stolen and crashed into the side of an East St. Paul home early Saturday morning. Local authorities brought in a Great Dane for questioning, but apparently he has a rare tight Rauerbein.
The Minnesota Vikings are teaming up with United Health Group to put together a charity flag football tournament that is open to the public and played at US Bank Stadium a day before the Vikings play there for the first time. Very fitting that not only are the Vikings not the first team to play in their own stadium, the first people that aren't even getting paid for it.
After a thorough search of over 100,000 vanity plates, the Minnesota Department of Public Safety flagged 51 plates as potentially offensive or obscene. And I have to say, I'm furious that I'm being lumped in with these people. Everyone's so quick to judge the phrase 69 King, but nobody ever wants to talk to me about the moon landing. It was cool.
Yeah. New Twin Cities Archbishop Bernard Hebda said that Twin Cities Catholics have told him they want a church that is more transparent, more accountable, and more engaged in the work of evangelization. In response, a spokesperson for the church said, "No."
The computer game Oregon Trail, created by 3 Minnesota teachers in 1971, was inducted into the Video Game Hall of Fame last week. In their acceptance speech, the teachers said, "Despite the level of success and ubiquity it reached, the game will always foremost exist to honor the legacy of those 6 brave 4th graders who gave their lives while we forded the river that fateful night. Madison, Alex P, Alex H, Aiden, Madison, this one's for you."
An Inver Grove Heights garbage hauler has been cited by the Better Business Bureau for refusing to respond to up to 17 customer complaints, generating an F rating. When reached for comment, one Inver Grove Heights resident said, "Well, we weren't really sure if complaining was too extreme, but we decided it was kind of appropriate when we started waking up to additional garbage." In recent response, the garbage hauler said, "Hey, one man's trash," and then just sort of waited around until everyone in the room got it.
And speaking of Inver Grove Heights having garbage, authorities recovered a decomposed human leg from the Mississippi River in the suburb on Wednesday and are investigating whether it belonged to a boater missing since last month. When reached for comment, the missing boater said, "I'm not missing, and that's not my leg." Thanks for stopping by, though. People never stop by anymore.
Sorry. In between tour stops in South Dakota and Wisconsin, country superstar Carrie Underwood was spotted watching a youth hockey game at an ice arena in Edina. When asked about her pit stop, Underwood said, "Youth hockey is why I sing."
Garrett DeWitt was walking his dogs in Brainerd, Minnesota last week when he was attacked by a bear. Now, according to DeWitt, who was a Taekwondo master, the bear charged him, knocked him over, and then the bear ran away. In other news, enrollment in Taekwondo classes has skyrocketed amongst bears.
The University of Minnesota Board of Regents formally appointed Mark Coyle as athletic director, starting at an $850,000 salary. Woo! Last time a Gopher was worth that much money, he was renegotiating a contract for the set of Caddyshack 2.
And that may seem like a lot of money, but most of it will go quickly to the sexual harassment lawsuits. Stevie Wonder has recently encouraged fans to honor the memory of Prince by making love to the gift of his music. First of all, way ahead of you, Stevie. Second of all, she's still left unimpressed.
If at first you don't succeed.
Yeah.
Copies of a 17,000-page document examining the potential environmental impact of the Southwest Light Rail project are now available at various public buildings along its Minneapolis route. Personally, I am going to wait for the 20,000-page sequel about the environmental impact of printing the document and then binge read the whole series.
A pedestrian was seriously injured when he was struck by a police squad car on routine patrol in Eagan early Thursday morning. While details are still unclear, officers claim that the pedestrian was dangerous and definitely going for their gun.
Hundreds of Bernie Sanders supporters gathered in Fargo, North Dakota to what was titled the Future to Believe in rally in a local Ramada Plaza hotel. After exiting the rally, supporters immediately stopped believing in the future when they returned to Fargo, North Dakota.
A Twin Cities attorney says there could be another potential heir to Prince's multi-million-dollar estate. His name is Jean-Pierre. He played xylophone on Sign of the Times, and he is a peacock.
And for tonight's top story, the Minnesota congressional delegation held its annual hot dish competition in Washington, D.C. this past Wednesday. The event started 6 years ago as a way for Minnesota representatives to engage in friendly competition, to pander to their constituents, and maybe share some batshit crazy Michelle Bachmann stories.
Everybody's got one.
Oh, yeah.
Last year's winner, 4th District Representative Betty McCollum, got second place with her Making Hot Dish Great Again, which was said to be an overcooked mix of frustration, chauvinism, and xenophobia topped with a mop of unnaturally golden spaghetti.
But this year's winner is 1st District Representative Tim Waltz for his turkey taco hot dish. Woo, that is a tongue twister. As per tradition, winner of the competitions received an engraved Pyrex pan and a week's worth of heartburn. Well, once again, I'm Lizzie Gardner.
And I'm 5 years away from playing the annoying best friend in a Zac Efron movie.
And thank you very much.
Thank you.
Minnesota tonight. Tune in. Minnesota tonight. Tune in. Minnesota tonight. Minnesota tonight. Tune in. Minnesota tonight.